Okay, so for this part of the tutorial, we'll be looking at adding products onto our Shopify store and creating collections around those products. Collections, for those of you that don't know, collections are categories around the products. For example, if you're lazy like me, you'd create collections like clothing, accessories, shoes, or sneakers. And then if you are a bit more creative, you'd create t-shirt collections, you'll create shorts collections, underwear, watches, hats, sunglasses, trousers, jackets, and everything else in between. So we'll first look at how to import products from a CSV file that we might have gotten from a supplier or that we might have created from our previous store, any type of store. We're going to first look at how to import products using a CSV file. And then after that, we'll look at creating collections. And then last but not least, we'll look at adding a product manually on Shopify for your Shopify store. So let's quickly get into it. So if we're looking to do anything that has to do with products, guys, it is quite obvious where we go. And we can already see that we have products on the left hand side of the main menu section of our Shopify. So we're going to click on that, and then automatically when we click on that, you're going to see that we have firstly a drop down menu. Now if you are drop shipping, guys, anything under collections does not matter to you. So anything like inventory, purchase orders, transfers, and gift cards, it does not really mean anything to you. You will never work on that. Again, because you do not buy the stock, you do not keep the stock with you. The stock is with the supplier. So the products that you put on the store should be always available unless the supplier tells you that they are no longer available or they're sold out. Then you can mark them as sold out on your store. So the first thing that I said that we're going to do is we are going to be first learning how to import products using a CSV file. So as you can see, we have two options here, which is add a product, and then we have import. So that's what we're going to first click on. We're going to click on import, and then we're going to add a CSV file. This CSV file is from one of my previous stores. I created this, so I exported products on my previous store as a CSV file so that I can import them on a new store whenever I need to add those products that were available on that store. So we're just going to choose any one of these because they're the same thing, and then products, and then we're going to just click on upload and preview. And then what it's going to do is it's going to basically load these products up, and it's going to want me to accept something. Yeah, this I don't know what it says, but we're basically going to just click on import products. If you want to read this, you can pause and read it. We're just going to click on import products, and then this is what you're going to get. Now it's adding all of the products, all of those 150 products that are on that CSV file. It's currently adding them in the background. So what we can do is we can click on close, and then we can work on something else while it's importing all of those products onto our Shopify store. Okay, so this is what you're gonna get after you finish importing those products that we were importing earlier on. This is how the products are gonna look. As you can see that the products are on active. Most of the products, the inventory is not tracked, and as well as you can see the vendor of the products and stuff like that. So now after this, we can learn how to add a product manually onto our online store. So adding a product manually, again, if you are not importing a CSV file, you have to click on add product. When you click on add product, this is the page that you're gonna get on your store. So once you open add products manually onto your own online store, on your Shopify store rather, this is what you're gonna get. Firstly, the most important thing we should start at here is understand the status of the product. All products, if you want a product to appear on your Shopify store, guys, it should always be on active, because if a product is on draft, it is not going to appear anywhere on your online store because it's a draft and it's not an active product. So always make sure that your products are active. Let's start with the product title. So let's say that we are selling a Nike Air Jordan, I don't know, Nike Air Jordan 1, right? So we're selling a Nike Air Jordan 1. Now, you have to come up with a description for your products. Descriptions are super important, guys, for things like SEO. If you don't know what SEO is, it's search engine optimization. It's another form of marketing for your store, which is super, super, super important, especially in the long term, right? So descriptions are very important for that. And also descriptions are very important for getting the customer to actually purchase whatever it is that you are selling. Now, you can use platforms like ChatGPT to write your descriptions and stuff like that. But I want to remind you that Shopify also has that as well. So for example, if we click on these stars here, this is what it can generate the product description for us, as you can see here. So now it requires the features and the keywords. I gotta say this is a Nike Air Jordan 1 sneaker, right? And then we're gonna give it a tone, and we want it to be a little bit persuasive, because at the end of the day we are selling here. And then we're gonna ask it to generate, and look, it has generated a what is this? A description for us and our store, right? Now that we're done with the description, we're gonna move on to the media. Now, guys, the media is our product pictures or product videos or product GIF, depending on what you want to use for your store. For this tutorial, we're going to be using images. We're not going to be using videos or GIFs and stuff like that. We're just going to be using images. So you need to upload those images literally here. So we're going to click on upload new image. Now, I want to remind everyone that if you don't know where to find product images, for example, if you're using Sasco as a supplier, Sasco is the South African supply company. I'm going to leave their numbers somewhere on the screen so that you can contact them if you need a supplier. So if you're using Sasco, I know Sasco for a fact because I'm using them too. I know them, they do not provide any product images or marketing images in any way, shape, or form. So we need to find our own product images. So I use Pinterest to look for product images for the products that I want to sell. And I would always recommend everyone to check out Pinterest and look for product pictures there. They're high quality and you can edit them however you want. Okay, so now we are gonna upload images of the product that we are trying to sell. Click on this, let's go to recent, yeah. I would always recommend that you upload multiple images of the product that you are selling. And I will always recommend that people use white background images. If you can show a 360 of the product that you're selling using images, I would highly recommend that you do. And if you offer multiple of different colors with one product, as you can see here, this one is red, it's the Chicago's, and this one is blue. If you offer multiple colors, I would also highly recommend that you include images of those colors when uploading images to your product as well, right? So after uploading images, you will see that on the right hand side we have product organization. Now there's only a few things, 1, 2, and 3 things that are important here. Let's start with the vendor. The vendor is obviously going to be the name of your store, right? The vendor is obviously going to be the name of your store. And then this is tutorial store, right? Tutorial store, for example. And then under collections again are categories. We haven't built the collections yet, so we can't really add this product to any collection or category. Like I said, a collection or category would be, for example, sneakers. This would belong into the sneaker collection. Or let's say you created a brand's collections like Jordans. This would belong into the Jordan or the Nike collection as well. So we haven't created any collections yet, so we're not adding any this product to any collection. We'll do that a bit later on. So, and then the next thing that we have will be tags. Now, these for me are super important because tags are basically the keywords that your customers are going to use when searching for these products on your store. So when they're searching for this particular product on their store, on your store, sorry, these are the tags are the keywords that they're going to use to search. For example, when they search Nike, I want this product to appear. So I'll have Nike as a tag here. When they search Nike sneaker as well, I want to have it here. Now, guys, obviously this is not going to appear automatically for you guys. So you will need to add these tags by yourself and make sure that they are visible. So when you add another product manually, then these tags are going to appear. If you're confused where these tags are coming from, remember that in the beginning of the tutorial, we basically imported products first before we added a product manually. That's where all these tags are coming from those imported products. So we're going to look for the tags or the keywords when we want our product to appear when people search. You can also include keywords that are misspelled or not spelled correctly, so that if people were to search for Nike like this, for example, something like this, and you want this product to appear, you can add that keyword here. So again, just to repeat, these are keywords that people are going to use when searching for a particular product on your store. You can also say shoes, because that is a keyword. You can say shoes, you can say man's shoes, you can say running shoes, you can say women's shoes, ladies' shoes, or just shoes in general, where you can add them. And now when people search for women's shoes, this is going to appear, but it's going to appear if they search for men's shoes as well. So that is how tags actually work. And then when we're done with tags, we're going to have pricing. Immediately when we have pricing, you're going to see that it says charge tax on this product, when we don't want to do that in South Africa. By charging tax on this product, it means that tax or 15% value added tax is gonna be added when the customer is actually purchasing this product at checkout. So for example, if this product is 100 Rand and then you have this box ticked or checked here, it means that when the person is purchasing, it means the total cost of this product is going to be 115 Rand, because value added tax is 15% of the total cost. Now we don't want to have that. We're going to say that this product is basically 1,000 Rand on its own, so something similar to that. So we're not going to charge any tax on this product. Now, if you're wondering about compare price is to display a markdown. So if you want to display a markdown, like for example, you have something like a sale on your store, or you want to make it seem like you have a sale on your store, you'd have to input here a price higher than this one. So for example, we can say that 2,500 Rand. So now on our Shopify store, what it's going to show is going to show that this was 2,500 Rand, but now it's 1,000 Rand. This price will be shown as a slashed out or some sort of sale. That's if you want to do that on your store. So other than that, there's nothing else to look at when it comes to pricing. Everything else is not important. Don't worry about this. It does not really add to anything for your potential customers. And then we're going to have inventory. Remember, I said that as a drop shipper, first and foremost, you don't have to worry about this. So you are not tracking any type of inventory. So you need to uncheck this box. And if you have your own stock, then you're going to tick this box, and then you're going to say that I have, let's say, 100 of these shoes. I have 100 of these shoes at my location or at my store or wherever. And then whenever someone buys, it's gonna minus from this number over here until the product is sold out. But if you are a drop shipper, you have absolutely no reason to track the inventory of the product, right? And then we're gonna come to shipping now. Remember, when it comes to shipping, I told you guys that shipping can also be based off of the size the weight of the product. For example, we said that delivery for this store is 120 rands. It takes 2 to 3 days for products that are 2.5 kg and below. Now, it means that number one, the first thing when it comes to shipping, we need to tick this box or make sure that this box is ticked because this is a physical product. Now, if you are looking, now we need to understand the weight of this product that we're selling. Now, this is super easy, guys. You can go onto platforms like ChatGPT or Google and just Google the weight of this particular product, and it's most likely going to give you the average weight of a Nike Air Jordan 1, which would be somewhere between 0.6 to 0.8. So let's say 0.7 kgs. So this is, we should always have this on all products that we add onto our store so that our store can automatically calculate how big the product actually is or how much the product weighs in weight so that they can charge your potential customer extra for delivery if that is what is required, right? We're not sending things internationally, so we don't need to worry about customs information. Now, the only thing that we need to worry about now for this particular product is the variants. The variants now, guys, are colors, they are sizes, there are materials, and everything else that you need to know. So, for example, you can click on this add options like size or color, and then you'll see that you can add a color, you can add a shoe size, you can add material as well, and you can add any other thing that you want to add. Let's start with the shoe size. So shoe size, we're going to say that we have this shoe starts from size 3 UK, because South Africa uses UK sizes, and then we're going to add that size 3 UK. Right, we're gonna add that size 3 UK.